Neil Robertson through to the semi-finals here at the BetVictor Northern Ireland Open with a 5-2 win over Mark Selby. Great win, Neil. Just assess your own performance for us.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Certainly my best performance of the week. Mark, he looked really good as well. He was 2-1 up and he missed a tricky blue. Maybe he had a chance to go 3-1. But that was no fault of my own. It was just his good play. But then after that, every time I seemed to go for a long ball, they went in. And I scored very heavily from it as well. And I think it was at the sixth frame, I think at 3-2 up, I've knocked in a good break. And then Mark's put me in all sorts a couple of times from snookers, and I was a little bit lucky because I caught the yellow a few times, and where I could have quite easily left the red on. And the only time I left the red on, I put the yellow save, and then I did a good escape, and then won the frame to go. Did well to go 4-2 up, and then finished it off really nicely in the last frame as well.
And in that safety exchange, this was really interesting because it was quite a battle between two sort of modern day greats of the game, but he had a chance to clear up. He had a chance to make a pot, and he didn't. And that would have made it 3-3. As it is, he didn't take it. You got out and took the frames to go 4-2 up. When he didn't take that chance, did you think that was a bit odd? Was it something you would have taken?
No, I went to my chair trying to pretend as if he was going to play the red. I was hoping that he was going to play the red because I would have put it back for sure. It was so hard to get out of and get safe because where the yellow was, it was almost impossible to clear up because the position I left the red in, he couldn't really get on a colour nicely to get the yellow off the cushion. So we just would have been starting off with another sort of safety battle, and he already had me in so much trouble on that last red. I did a great escape really because I had to sort of jump the white with a lot of topspin and left hand side to kind of get a loop off the cushion to then hit the red. And it was such a hard shot, and I was delighted where I left it because it left him no real shot really. And then he's gone for the long red. I've potted a good red with the rest, and I've gone for a really thin black, which I thought was the right shot because I could have snookered him again, but Mark's so good at getting out of the snookers that I would have been relying on luck on the yellow. So I thought, well, I'll just try and pot the black, leave the white, tighten the bolt cushion, and I left him a shot at the yellow. It was very, very tough though. He had to go for it, and then he stuck it up. So I was quite happy with that. And I guess you could say it was probably one of the turning points because 3-3 is a lot different to 4-2.
It certainly is. Now, amazingly, the last 10 meetings between the pair of you, stretching back 4 years, you're 9-1 up now in the head-to-head. Do things like that cross your mind? I know you like your stats in snooker, but do you consider things like that? I mean, that's an amazing record.
Yeah, Hector was saying it was even 12 of the last 13, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, there are a few matches, the last couple of years where I've won some deciders as well. I think I won 4 or 5 deciders in a row against him where, they're a toss of a coin that could go the other way. So, it's not as if I've really got the wood on him. It's just that, some players in deciders you get lucky against and some not, But it's a great record to have. I mean, I'm sure he will pick up a win. Certainly at some point, you'll be very motivated to correct that. But yeah, it's a scoreline that I'm very happy to have. He's a wonderful player.
So you should be now. 23 ranking titles so far. You're attempting to win the Northern Ireland Open for the first time. It's one of the rare ones that you haven't won. And in doing so, you would become the first person to win all 4 of the home nations. In your stage of the career with the success that you've had, do things like that mean something to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was certainly the extra incentive, this week is to, try and do that because no one's won all 4 before. So it's a nice thing to try and do, Also, very motivated coming here this week because I hadn't had the best record in this event. So it's great to get down to that one table setup. And I'm sure it'll be an amazing crowd on the weekend because the crowd's always good on the Saturday and the Sunday here.
It's pretty noisy out there today, to be fair. But tomorrow, then, you're going to face either Mark Allen or Mark Williams. Whichever one it is, it's going to be a cracker, and that's something you've got to relish, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Either way, 2 left-handers as well. It's going to be Mark or Mark, and Mark Allen, I guess, as well. He's got that extra incentive as defending champion and the home sort of favourite. So, and then Mark as well, who's, wonderful champion of our sport. So, either way, great occasion. 2 very attacking players play the game the right way. So, they're the kind of matches that you can't help but, enjoy being a part of. As long as you do your part, then, it should be a good match.
Absolutely. Well done today and good luck for tomorrow, Neil.
Cheers, Phil.
Thanks, mate.